Hello, we are continuing with the laws of Hanukkah, and we are on Taf Resh Ayin Hey Beis. Yesh Misha Omer, there are those that say, the Kevin da Hadlaka Osa Mitzvah, since the mitzvah is lighting the Hanukkah lights, we said last time not the placing but the actual lighting. So Sheeting Shemin Bener Kadeshir Kodem Hadlaka. That means when you light the lights, light the candles, there has to be enough oil or enough wax for the candle to light for the required time, which is 30 minutes past when the stars come out. That has to be when you light it. You can't light it and then add it after. Aval im berach vehidlik, if you make the blessing and then light, va'achar kach hosef shemen kadeshir, then you add the oil, lo yotzi dechovasa, one does not fulfill his obligation. So the obligation is that when you light it, it has to have enough oil to be lit for the proper amount of time, just like we said last time, that it has to be lit for, when you light it, it has to be in the right place. When you're actually lighting the menorah, it has to be at that time in the correct location with the correct amount of oil, and everything has to be prepared. Let's see the Mishnah Berurah. Lo yatsi yedei chavasa v'tzarich lechabayse v'litin b'shemen kishir v'lachzor lahadlik below bracha. Let's say you lit your Hanukkah candles and there wasn't enough wax or there wasn't enough oil. So what do you do? So what you have to do is you have to blow them out, you have to put them out, and then you have to add oil, and then you have to make a bracha. You don't make a bracha, you light again without a bracha. So if you light without enough oil, you shut the lights, blow out the candles, and then add enough, and then light again without a bracha. Okay, let's start Sif Gimel. Isha madlekes ner Chanukah she'af hi chayeves ba. A woman also has to light ner Chanukah. The ner is Chanukah, and she is also required. Aval im hid. Okay, let's read what the Mishnah Berurah has to say about a woman lighting. We'll see what the custom is today. Isha madlekes perush ba'ad kol b'nei beisa, meaning a woman could light for her whole house. Va'afilu ish yachol lasos osor shliach lahotziu. A man could make a woman a messenger to light the candles for him. The reason we're discussing this is because in general women are exempt from time-bound commandments, but here in the mitzvah of lighting Hanukkah lights, a woman is required just like a man. If they're there when she lights, it makes the bracha. With Yevadim lo anu amin al bracha gam ken yatsu. This is really when the woman lights, everyone in the house should be there, and they should say amen. But he says that with Yevad, if everyone did not answer amen to when the woman made a bracha, they also fulfilled the obligation. V'chein ish mevarach leisha, also a man makes the blessing, can make a blessing for a woman. V'yotze sidei chovasa im omed sham v'shamas habracha lo be'inyan acher. Says the woman fulfills her obligation if the man makes the bracha, and she's there and she answers amen. So when whoever's lighting, and if they are exempting, if they're fulfilling the obligation for somebody else, that person should be there and they should answer amen. According to us, that everyone in the house lights for themselves, right? In the Ashkenazic households, everyone lights. So maybe you should say a married woman should light her own menorah. She says, no, nevertheless, she doesn't light. They are included in the husband's lighting. That the husband lights for the wife, and then the older children we'll see, even the younger children, we'll see soon, will light their own menorahs. But the wife will fulfill her obligation with the husband, and she should be there and answer amen to the blessing. But if she wants to light her own menorah, then she can make a bracha. It's like every other positive commandment that is time-bound, that a woman is not required to do, but if she decides to do it, she makes a blessing. When the man is not found in the house, then a woman should light. Because she's required to also, so she has to make the blessing. But a minor should not make the bracha, should not do it, but rather the wife. The wife should do it if the husband's not home, or if there's not a man around. Okay, fine. We'll get to that. We'll actually do that next time. But as regards to a woman, so a married woman, the custom is that she lights with her husband, but if she wants to light, she can make a blessing. Now, what about unmarried women? So technically, it sounds like unmarried women should light the menorah, but Rabbi Riviat cites many sources that the custom now is that unmarried women do not light. But that's a discussion. So ask your local Orthodox rabbi what you should follow there. But Rabbi Ribiet does bring down the custom that unmarried women do not light. Some say it sounds like some do. But when it comes to a married woman, she should light with her husband, and she should be there, and she should answer Amen to the blessings. Wishing everyone a beautiful day.